Hello, my name is Mitchell Rader, and I love sharing my testimony of how I came to know Jesus as the living God, so I figured I would record it for whoever to see whenever. Um, Basically, I grew up in what I would call a standard American Christian home. We would go to church on Sundays, and I went to Sunday school and had fun with that and everything, but then, as I grew up, particularly when I entered middle school and began to learn about evolution, science seemed to prove that we were just kind of byproducts of nature and that God had nothing to do with it. So, if that was the case, then there's no rules, there's no God to seek, to live for, and so we're just on our own, and so we should just live for ourselves, for pleasure, for whatever we want. So I began to really just believe that, go down that route, and that led me to especially when I started high school, just party more, and I got big into smoking pot, and I even began to sell it, to deal it, and uh, eventually I had the most money I ever had before, and I had this beautiful girlfriend that I met while partying, and I just thought I had it all, but I remember just counting my money, looking at my girlfriend, but just thinking is this really the top? Have I really reached everything that I wanted, that I thought I wanted? Because I really just felt empty, like something was missing. So that was kind of reaching that level, just kind of made me start questioning. But I just pushed that thought to the side and just kept trying to have fun with everything. But then later, I lost $300 one week. Just a deal gone bad. Trusted somebody I shouldn't have trusted, and so I was really angry with that. But then that same week, just a couple of days later, I was gonna make another deal of $700 that was gonna just make all that money back, that 300 that I lost, and then some. And it was with a friend that I really trusted, that I knew for a while, and he ended up leaving with my money too, and just totally betraying me, and that just really just took me aback. I couldn't believe it because I really trusted this guy. Um, so I lost about $1,000 in one week just to people who I thought were my friends, but so that really just got me questioning my circumstances a lot more, and I remember I knew I should have been angry, especially at this last person who was really my friend. And I was just trying to, think about revenge or whatever, even though he left the state. But then I heard a voice in my head. It's like a thought that said, "Forgive your enemies," basically. And that really surprised me because it was pretty clear, and I was just like, "What? I haven't heard anything like that, since Sunday school." Immediately I thought about, things I heard out of the Bible. So I was able to, at that point, just be like, all right, God, if that was you, I prayed, if that was you, then come into my life and, help me. Um, so after that, I, began just questioning my life more. And I used to read a lot in elementary school. But as I started just partying and smoking, and that was my whole recreation and whatnot, so I didn't read at all anymore. So I really felt like I should read again. So I did some research on the internet about some spiritual book or something, and because I didn't feel ready to read the Bible or anything. I thought that was too far fetched. But I came to the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's really popular. So I ordered that, and I read it, and I was just totally sucked into it. It was basically about a boy's journey, into manhood and into his destiny with God, and it really spoke to me about looking for God in everyday life, looking for His signs and what He's trying to teach you. And so I totally, after I read that book, turned the last page, I put it down, and I was like, God, I really believe in you now. So, show me who you are, because I didn't know. There's so many religions like which one points to you. You can't be, all of them. And so, but the book really had a lot of Muslim influence in it, I guess, like really hints into Allah and stuff. But I was just like, whatever, God, I just want the truth. If you're Allah and I'm supposed to wear a turban on my head or whatever, I didn't know. If that's the truth, I want it. So just show me. So I prayed that, and then it was like that weekend. I went to the mall, a local mall, with one of my friends, and I was just really all about looking for God and stuff. We weren't there for any particular reason to buy anything. We were just hanging out, and I was just all, squared in, like looking for signs and things. And so I was with my friend, and we were just walking. We came to like a mattress shop, and we saw this juggler in there, colorful juggler, like dressed up like a clown. So my friend was like, "Hey, let's go check him out." I was just like, "All right, whatever." So we walked up to him, and I just started talking to him, and he's juggling, and all of a sudden he drops one of his balls down. He was juggling 3 balls, and he drops one of them, and it rolls right over to my foot. And I mean, it's weird that a juggler would drop a ball. Anyways, I can juggle 3 balls really easily, but so he drops it and it rolls by my foot. And the obvious thing would be to bend down and pick it up for him, but I didn't for some reason. Like I couldn't. The whole situation was just awkward, and I don't know. But I didn't pick it up for him. And so after that awkward moment passed, he finally reached down and picked it up himself, and I was just like, "I'm sorry, man. I don't know, what's wrong with me? Like I should have picked that up for you." He said, "No, it's okay, whatever." And it was just awkward, and I was just like, "Man, I need to snap out of this. I'm looking for signs too much, or I don't know. I'm just going crazy. I just need to chill out." And so we just said bye to him right after that. It was just awkward, and so we walked out, and I'm still kicking myself on my way out of the store. And all of a sudden, right when we walk out, like those kiosks that are in the hallways of the mall, like little shops and things. We walk out, and this guy that was working one of those has this big pile of shirts and drops them just right in front of me, just a big stack of shirts. And immediately, I just left that mindset, and I was like, "Oh, redemption!" So I reached down and picked up the shirts. I fell upside down. I turned them over, and right when I turned them over, like my eyes just got huge. It was these shirts with a guitar pick on them, with the words "Pick Jesus" in the middle of it. And like as soon as I saw that, I was just like this huge wave of I don't know, something's just came over me. I just felt so just energized, and oh my gosh, like that's like my answer. And so it was just totally overwhelming. But I like slowly just stood up and like handed him the shirts. It was like this big black guy, and I thought it was Jesus or an angel or something. I couldn't say anything. I just handed him the shirts, and he had like this huge smile on his face. He just said like a quiet thank you or something. I couldn't even say anything back. I just like walked away. I was just so in shock. And so that was basically that, just how I began, God, who are you? And, what religion is right? And pick Jesus, and he's done so much in my life since then, every day, today. I mean, he's alive, and he's talking to me, talking to people I know, trying to, he's just welcoming us to himself. So if you're seeking, or if you just don't know, I invite you, just first of all, open your heart just to him, that that just don't totally shut him out, and just invite him, if you're real, then just show me, and because he will, just like he did to me. So that's that for now. That's how I came to know Jesus. And hopefully I'll share some more things that he's done in my life on some later videos. Peace.